When I first started reading about Medicare, I thought the hard part would be choosing the right plan. But then I stumbled across these letters that stopped me cold. IRMAA. IRMAA. Turns out it's not a person, it's a penalty. And depending on how you handle your income, especially before you retire, it could cost you hundreds, even thousands more every single year. So today I'm breaking down what I've learned about Medicare and IRMAA and what I'm doing now at 62 to keep more of my money later. Listen, if you want more real life lessons like this, go ahead and subscribe now. We're breaking down retirement one smart decision at a time. Hey there, I'm Cheryl, your corporate country girl. I'm 62, still working my corporate job from home here on the family farm in Alabama, and counting down just 2 years and 9 months to retirement. This channel is all about my real stories from my road to retirement, what I'm learning about Social Security, Roth conversions, Medicare, and everything in between. Because getting retirement ready isn't just about saving, it's about strategizing. A few weeks ago, I was digging into my retirement budget. I'd already been researching Roth conversions when I realized those same conversions could bump up my Medicare premiums later. That's when I met IRMAA, or the Income Related Monthly Adjustment Amount. Basically, if your income in retirement is above certain thresholds, Medicare adds an extra charge on top of your regular premium. And here's the kicker. The government doesn't look at your current income, they look at your income from 2 years earlier. So the year you turn 65, they'll base your Medicare costs on what you earned when you were 63. That hit me hard because I'm right in that window now. So what is IRMAA and how does it work? Here's what I've learned. Everyone on Medicare Part B pays a premium. Currently, it's about $174 a month in 2025. But if your modified adjusted gross income, or MAGI, goes above about $103,000 for singles or $206,000 for couples, that's when IRMAA kicks in. The surcharges go up in tiers, and at the highest level, your Part B premium can more than double. The same applies to Part D, prescription coverage. It adds its own IRMAA charge if your income is high enough. So even though it's not technically a tax, it sure feels like one. What counts towards IRMAA income? This part surprised me the most. IRMAA is based on your MAGI, which includes wages, pensions, required minimum distributions or RMDs, traditional IRA withdrawals, Roth conversions, and capital gains and dividends. In other words, almost everything except withdrawals from a Roth IRA or HSA. Sorry, that was Cooper bumping the tripod. That's why I'm paying close attention to what I do now in these few years before Medicare. What I'm doing before 65. Here's my personal game plan. Number one, timing Roth conversions carefully. I'm considering small conversions while I'm still working and before Medicare, but making sure that they don't push me over those IRMAA income thresholds. Number two, planning for my gap years, which are 65 to 67. Once I retire at 65, I'll have 2 years with no paycheck and no Social Security yet. That's my window to control my income more tightly, keeping taxable withdrawals low. Number three, tracking a 2-year look back. Everything I earn or convert at 63 will affect what I pay at 65. That's the timeline I keep circled on my calendar. Number four, running what-if scenarios. I'm testing different withdrawal and conversion amounts in my spreadsheet to see how they impact both taxes and Medicare premiums. So what if you do trigger IRMAA? Here's what I learned. It's not permanent. If your income drops in the future because you retire, lose a job, or have a life change, you can file an appeal with Social Security to have your IRMAA adjusted. So if you get hit with it once, it doesn't mean you're stuck with it forever. Lessons I've learned. The biggest takeaway for me is that tax planning and healthcare planning go hand in hand. I used to think they were two separate things, but now I see that every dollar I convert or withdraw affects not just my taxes, but my Medicare costs too. And that's the balance I'm trying to strike. Do enough now to reduce future taxes without accidentally increasing my healthcare bills later. So if you're in your early 60s, this is the perfect time to look at your income picture before Medicare kicks in, because what you do today can directly affect what you pay 2 years from now. Retirement planning isn't just about saving money. It's about keeping more of what you've worked for. If you found this episode helpful, go ahead and hit subscribe and watch my last video, Should You Do a Roth Conversion Before 65? What I learned running my numbers. I'll add the link here. These two go hand in hand. And coming soon, I'll be sharing how I'm building my actual retirement income plan, mapping out which accounts to pull from first and when. That's where all these puzzle pieces start to come together. In the comments, have you thought about IRMAA yet? Or did it surprise you like it did me? Let's keep learning together on this road to retirement.